5 George K.
5 George K, 496 Broadway between Bloom and Spring.
10-4.
1 quarter first.
Historically, 4th of July is one of the busiest nights for our fire crews. There's a lot of fires, a lot of injuries happen on that, and not to mention the issues with pets, the issues with veterans. It's just from what it was intended to be with the 4th of July celebrating the country, it's turned into a time for people to do silly things and start needless fires and injury concerns.
And this year was no different than previous years. In spite of warnings of increased patrols on the night of July 4th, confiscation of illegal fireworks and high fines, many residents in and around Las Vegas skipped the shows where the pros set off the fireworks and presented their own neighborhood shows, sending our fire department out on double the normal calls.
1,500 calls from the hours of 6 o'clock p.m. on July 4th to about 4 o'clock a.m. on July 5th. And to be quite honest with you, that is probably consistent or the equivalent of us basically having responses within a 24-hour period. So what I'm, again, trying to articulate is that within that 10-hour period, we actually had the equivalent of 24 hours of work condensed into that small window. Roughly about 370 of those responses were related to fires. So that is an immense amount. Just so you know, roughly every day, about 90% of the responses or requests for service that we actually have are related to EMS emergencies.
Chief Fernando Gray says regionally, local fire departments and Metro confiscated about 2,500 pounds of illegal fireworks. They were also able to derive a significant amount of information from the ispyfireworks.com website. What some don't realize is that by reporting illegal fireworks on that website, they are actually helping fire and rescue prepare for the next 4th of July holiday.
It is. It's a very important tool, and it's a resource that we utilize basically to capture information. Our department is data-driven. We actually use data to inspire our decisions. So one of the things that we'll do is when we are able to input or receive the information from iSpy, what we will actually do is take that information and then strategically put it into our plan on how we're going to do our education and enforcement efforts.
This is another place that sees an increase in business due to the fireworks. The Animal Foundation takes in hundreds of lost and frightened pets each year as they try to escape the noise and run away. This year, initial reports indicate 237 pets were recovered just between July 1st and the 5th. Unfortunately, many of those pets go unclaimed by their owners. Being busy on the holiday does not concern our first responders. That's what they do for a living. Their concerns are for the safety of our community.
One of the things I will say is that our team, our firefighters, our paramedics, our dispatchers, and our fire prevention officers, our inspectors, they did a fabulous job of keeping our community safe.
So just keep in mind what may seem like harmless fun on your neighborhood street has the potential to result in house fires, injuries, lost pets, and worse.
We want you to have a great time, but we do need you to do it responsibly. Again, each and every year, not just in our region of the country, but across the United States, there's tragedies that occur from the use of fireworks. Again, not just from buildings burned, but actually loss of life.
Nancy Byrne here. I hope you enjoyed that story. For more great stories about the city of Las Vegas, don't forget to click on that box.